conference call that I was on was that this is better information than we've ever had before, and we're expecting a fast-track bill the first week in January, first full week of January. So I don't know.
So it's going to compete with the unemployment insurance debate going on, because that's the big issue on the
Well, they'll
Senate
probably
side.
use that as a cloud to get
Yeah.
fast track.
Yeah, they're probably not going to even want to talk about fast track at all. You know what I mean?
They're going to use it to their advantage.
And try to get it under
the radar.
Yeah, exactly, under the radar. Sorry, I'm sick with my asthma and everything.
I think
I'm not
you're doing
feeling
great.
But I mean, that's what happened with NDAA. Like, things calmed down, and then bam, out of nowhere, that got signed. So, I could see something like that happening, not much being talked about. Because I don't think it's in their favor for it to be talked about at all.
Yeah, I personally, I think.
I'm sorry about my
No, I thought he hit him behind the ear. There he is.
You gonna talk about TPP?
I think it's really crucial to remember that once they get it passed, even though the TPP is not ready and they don't have agreement from the other 11 countries, and the U.S. is pushing real hard to make this thing in its absolute worst possible configuration, and there's resistance from the rest of the international community that's involved, and they're trying to get fast track through as a leverage point to be able to say, we can get this passed because all we need is a simple majority. When the Constitution calls for a 2/3 majority in the Senate, and advice and consent from the Senate. Well, the thing's been negotiated over the last 5 years. What they're going to do is they're going to try to put a little rubber stamp on it that says, oh, we advised, because after, when we put forward the goals of the TPP. How do you put forward the goals after the thing is completely negotiated, unchangeable, and now the Congress is going to say, well, these are the goals we want. So it's just completely hypocritical.
Well, I mean, even how Bill Nelson has been responding it, because what I understand is Cherie went with Elisa Simmons, and they said that there was no way they were going to trade off, but then when I've read the letters that he's written in response, it's been like, we're expecting the president to do X, Y, and Z, but there's no guarantee that he's going to do X, Y, and Z. They're just putting the pressure with the expectation. That makes me really nervous. Like, Bill Nelson has agreed to let go of the reins.
Yeah, his letter, for those who didn't see it, basically said, we've asked the president to include protections for the environment and for workers' rights. But it's already negotiated to a large degree. I mean, the Constitution calls for advice and consent from the Senate, and that's just completely done away with under fast track, because there's nothing to advise on after it's already been decided. All you can do under fast track is vote yes or no.
Can't amend, you can't, very little debate.
So I expect that from the national organizations we'll have a call for actions between now and the 31st. So we might want to have a quick press conference or
They've been having Twitter storms. Like, they're having Wednesday Twitter storms. They're doing all kinds of groups that are popping up now.
This Wednesday, January 8th, all day long, there will be a fast track call storm. It's a national call-in day for us to call our representatives and demand that they vote, that they vote no on fast track or trade promotion authority. And then also on Tuesday the 7th, this coming Tuesday, there's going to be a TPP Twitter storm, like what Carolina was saying. It's TPP Media March, basically hashtag vote no on TPP fast track. So that's going to be this Tuesday, and
How do you spell that?
Which?
Hashtag vote no on.
Hashtag, just, the hashtag
Right.
symbol, and vote no on fast track.
All one word, right?
Yeah, it's just all run together.
With the two O's?
It's, but
With
it-
the two O's in there? Vote no on?
Vote no TPP fast track.
Vote no.
But, I mean, you could put whatever you wanted in there, but just be sure you put the hashtag before the vote no TPP fast track, and then send it to your legislator.
Right. Well, we'd like to use the common
Spread it out.
hashtag, whatever
Well,
that
like,
happens to be. but-
well, they like you to, to mix it up too, when you could send it that way, but the next time you send it, they like you to change it a little bit. Anyway, so
But
that's
you can
what we're
mix it
doing
up.
on the 7th. It says here at 9 p.m., so, I don't know, 9 p.m., that sounds late. Should it be 9 a.m.?
Well,
It makes sense if we're gonna have the calls on the 8th.
a lot of that is coming from the West Coast people. I think it's why it started so late.
So it's fixed for them and not
I don't
for us.
think so.
No?
No, because this is coming from Trade Justice New York Metro, I think Arthur Stamoulis is with Trade Justice, Citizens Trade. Anyway, we are going to have a national call tomorrow night, and we are going to discuss these campaigns on the call tomorrow night. So please be on there, and please
What is the call-in number?
The call-in number is sorry, I don't have that off the top of my head.
I saw your email.
Yeah, it's in the email.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually her email that I forwarded on.
Yeah.
I've got after I talked to you last night too, I got the thing from Liz.
So you have
It's about
to-
11 o'clock
do you-
last night.
Do you maintain that, or who's maintaining it?
No.
Floridians
Oh.
against the TPP?
I really don't know who's maintaining
Can
it.
you see
Or is
it?
it a Facebook page? One of the-
No.
It's a Facebook page.
Okay, 559-726-1300
I don't remember who initially set it up.
with the access
so I don't
code
have anything to do with the administration.
536655 hashtag.
Yeah, that's the free conference.
access.
That's the free conference calls. HD.com
And this is
number.
Yeah, and this is
I recognize it.
that is the national.
But one more time with the access number. What was the access number?
536655.
536655.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the
And that is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So
Is that
4:30 Pacific.
Is that the same number you sent me before?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a copy of what I, although actually this might be the more recent one, but the numbers are the same. They use the same number every time on these calls.